Southwest Hot Chefs and Restaurants is brought to you in part by Viking, delivering the ultimate in performance and design for cooking indoors and out.
Thanks for joining us, and I'm back with Charles Dale, and it's time for dessert.
It is time. So we're going to actually take advantage of our oil that remains from the last nachos.
Yeah.
And we're going to make apple donuts.
Apple donuts.
Yeah. They're going to look like donuts because what we've done with the apples is we've peeled them, cored them, and then you'll see when we cut them, they're going to look like little donuts once we cook them. But first, we're going to make the juice in which we cook these apples.
Okay.
That's a little agave.
And is that like syrup or more like a sugary?
It's a syrup, but it's a fructose, so it's actually fine for diabetics.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Cinnamon stick, clove, and orange zest.
Orange zest, okay.
There we go.
And so how long do those need to...
About 15 minutes.
On high or what?
You know, and it depends on the size of the apple. If you're using a larger apple, then you're going to cook it for about 18 minutes or so.
Okay.
So these may actually take 12 to 15 minutes. All right, so we've been cooking these for about 15 minutes, and you can see when we pull them out that the knife tip just goes in, but you still feel some resistance.
Okay.
You don't want to overcook these because then they'll turn to mush and you'll have applesauce, which is fine. You can use it for something else, but not this dish.
Not for this dish, right.
So we pull it out with a slotted spoon. We're going to let them cool for a minute.
Okay.
And in the meantime, we're going to make the caramel sauce.
This is tricky.
Yeah, so it's sugar into a pan. Now, you can start the pan cool.
Is this not for beginners?
This is just something...
The practice thing.
You can do it. Be careful with kids doing it, okay? Because a sugar burn is the worst burn there is. So what you want to do here is turn it up to medium-high heat.
Admiring this gorgeous blue Viking kitchen. And we're at Builder Source Appliance Gallery in Santa Fe.
And this Viking range actually has a lot of nice settings, which I'm
And what
really
are you setting
about.
the sugar?
I'm setting this to medium-high.
Medium-high, okay.
And you can see it's starting to melt.
Don't stir it then.
Don't
You're just letting...
stir. That's right. You know that about caramel. So you don't stir because otherwise it can crystallize.
I read your recipe on restaurants.com.
All right, here we go. So now we're going to make the batter. This is a tempura batter, and you can actually use this for a lot of different things. So I have cake flour, cornstarch, baking soda, and a little bit of salt. Okay, those are the dry ingredients. And then I have a cup of water.
1 cup?
1 cup.
Why cake flour? To make sure it's cake flour, not...
So you don't have to sift it.
So you don't have to sift it.
Right.
It's not sweeter or have like different...
No, it's just finer.
Finer.
Okay, now we're going to slurry this.
Slurry.
Yes, and you just continue to stir it until it's completely smooth.
Okay.
All right. Now we can see that the caramel is starting here.
Yeah, it's got an amber, okay, a little bit of an amber color right there.
Exactly. I'm going to live dangerously and turn it up a little bit because we're looking for it to go brown.
All right.
Okay. In the meantime, we're going to cut our apples into their donut shape, and with these small apples, you can just cut them right like that in half.
And that cored part of the apple represents the donut hole.
Exactly.
Pretty.
Okay, so we're going to put it into the batter now. Turn it over so it's all coated nicely. So we're going to do this very carefully.
Okay. I'll just be, you know...
Over there watching the caramel?
Yeah, now the caramel doesn't seem so scary. Wow. Yeah, the oil was hot. Look at that. It really looks like a donut.
And it's puffing up beautifully.
Oh, wow.
And if you could get me a slotted spoon, or... No, you know what? We have these tongs here. That's perfect.
Okay.
There we go. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Beautiful. Wow, they didn't take long at all.
Not at all.
And they have such a pretty color. They really look like donuts. Does that cook the apple further so that it's a little softer?
It does.
And that's heavy cream?
Heavy cream.
Okay.
There we go.
Oh, this is going to be so wonderful. Do you want me to help? Or you're plating these?
There we go.
Beautiful.
3 like that. And while we're finishing the caramel sauce, we have to wait till the caramel dissolves in there. Okay, but you see how it's taking, the cream is taking on the color of that? And here we're going to just powder some sugar over here.
Sorry.
I think we can find a way to do this like this.
Beautiful. See, I would eat them just like that, but
Well, they are great just like that.
but I'm not gonna not try that caramel sauce either. Look at that. So how do you know when it's ready?
When the sugar has completely dissolved. And in the meantime, we're going to get some ice cream here.
You have ice cream?
I do.
Wow. You have the good stuff.
I didn't make it.
You didn't make it.
No.
Do you at Terra?
Yes. We make all of our ice creams, cakes, everything. And do we have a spoon for that? Great.
There you are. Very helpful.
I so appreciate it.
I'm just waiting here with a fork. You know that, right?
Okay, here we go.
Beautiful. That's going to melt the ice cream. You're aware of that.
You can actually
Oh, you do just us on the side.
And there's nothing better than caramel and apples, right?
Right. Oh, wonderful. That is beautiful.
Enjoy.
Thank you. Oh.
I'm going to enjoy the look on your face when you have it.
Mmm.
Good?
Very good. Oh my goodness.
Hot?
No, perfect. The ice cream cooled it down.
Great.
The apple, I mean, it tastes better than a donut.
Right? It looks like it's a healthier kind of donut.
Sure. Yeah, that is fantastic. I'm going to try to make that at home. My kids are going to thank you.
I think they're going to enjoy it. I hope so.
Thank you for this recipe.
Absolutely. Thank you.
And thank you for joining us.